Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to another lesson in our module 5, the development and use of management dashboard. What have we been able to do so far? We have been able to set up a dashboard. We have been able to develop a website where we show a dashboard. So what's next? Let's move a step further where we will show how dynamic a dashboard can be, with data pouring from everywhere, and then you can see your dashboard changing. So that's actually the heart of a dashboard, where you, as an academic planner, or your vice chancellor, or anybody in the university, or even the proprietors of the university, can see the changes, dynamic changes in the dashboard, in the operations of your university, and can guide decision making. So let's begin the action. For sure, we are ready to begin, and the title of this lesson is Advanced Guide to the Development and Use of Management Dashboard for Academic Planning. I am Peter Okebukola, and today is a beautiful Saturday, June 25, 2022. I'd like to congratulate you on the excellent output from your dashboards. The last lesson, we saw your websites, and they're so good. And the dashboards that you link your websites to are just simply excellent. So they are being graded now, and in a few days you're going to get your results, your scores. The template that we're using as a model for our dashboard you saw earlier. Let's go and look at it again. Yeah, so this is it, which gives you this continuous overall score. Well, let me refresh this, and you'll see how you can see the dashboard figures are changing. Let me refresh again. Yeah, sure, you can see. So let's look at this. Let's visualization. Okay, so that's the visualization. Let me do that again. You can see. Let's see this. You can see this. You can see that. That's dynamism, visualization. So that's a template we want to follow. I'd like you to note that there are several commercial applications. This is the short form of it, apps, applications for building dashboards. Let's look at some of them. So if you Google apps for building dashboards, you're going to see this. Top Dashboards Apps DataBox is a business analytics platform built to help you understand what's going on with your business and keep KPIs from cloud services, spreadsheets, databases in one place. Plecto, Geckoboard, and the rest that you can see here. What's the best dashboard app? Best dashboard apps for Android. You can see them here. The 120 dashboard, best dashboard software solutions for Android 2022. How do I build my own dashboard? Now we'll focus on 10 essential tips. Define your dashboard audience and objective. Make sure your data is clean and correct. Select the right chart tab and the rest. How do I create a dashboard? So you can see you have several apps for creating your dashboard, and they're going to ask you for money at some point. But our goal in this lesson or in this course, our goal is do it yourself, DIY, so that you can have better control. And of course, there's no cost. And since you have done it yourself, you'll be able to appreciate, if the software does it for you, you'll be able to appreciate the step-by-step manner or the algorithm that the software takes. So that is the goal. Do it yourself and be a proud owner of a software for developing dashboards. What did we do in the last lesson? As I mentioned during the introduction, we set up a management dashboard, and we provided access through our self-developed website. So what are we going to do in this lesson? We are going to activate live data, by giving access to others to input data. We're going to demonstrate the dynamic nature of dashboards And of course, we're going to describe the use of dashboards for planning and other decision-making activities in our university, and the vice chancellor and all others in the university will be extremely happy with you as directors for academic planning. So let's take a case study of admission to 100 level, and you have JAMB releasing the results as you present to them as the director of admissions presents the data of your university to JAMB, and JAMB approves. The candidates will get their admission letters. They'll come to the university. They'll come to the faculty office. They'll register. So as they register, the faculty officer, let's say arts, will be putting in the data at his or her end. And the faculty officer in engineering or in agriculture will be doing the same as the candidates complete registration. They put in the data and you are appearing in this dashboard. So that is the case study we're looking at now. Admission data coming in piecemeal, and you're seeing how this is changing. On the live dashboard, we have 7 steps, to achieve the 7 steps. First, to provide a template for a data entry form, and a set up the template in Google Sheets, set up the template, and all these things that I'm reading out to you. So we are not going to be talking theory in this lesson. Let's now start on with step 1. So let's take on step 1. That's it. Step 1 is to provide a template for the data entry form. So how do we do this? You can provide any template that suits you, suits your fancy. We are looking at 100 level enrollment leading up to matriculation. Matriculation is on the 16th or 17th of November. So you want to enter your data as at the 15th of November, and you want to see distribution by male and female. So as at 2 days ago, today is 25th of June, 23rd of June, you want the faculties to be able to enter the data: Greek, arts, education, law, management sciences, science, social sciences, depending on the faculties that you have in your university. So Greek had entered 23 and 12, and you can see the rest on the screen. So this is the template that for the purpose of these practicals, number 6, we are giving to our faculty officers. So you can do whatever that suits you, but this will appear to be okay. Meaning that by the 30th of August, they will enter the data for male, female for the faculty. 30th September, they will enter the data. 15th November, they will enter the data. And you'll be able to see the dynamism of this live data. That is step 1. Can we proceed to the next step? All in favor say aye. I think everybody's saying aye. So the next step is set up this template in Google Sheets. How do we do that? So let's see it. Simple thing. It is simple because it's just copy and paste. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all of this and do Control-C, or if you like, just copy like this. And I'll just go to Google Sheets and paste. That's what it is for step number 2. So how do I get to Google Sheet? I'll just show you in a second. There are a couple of ways of doing this. One way is for you when you are in your Gmail account. Because when your Gmail, your Google account is active. And as I said in the last lesson, you have to get a Google account. And if you have a Gmail account, that's good enough. So you can come here and then search for that app. Where are you? So you can see Google Sheets. You can click this one here, or you can just type Google Sheets. It's popping up already there, Google Sheets, and then you find it, sign into Google Sheets. So you click on this, and of course, since you are in there, that environment will take you there, and then you go to blank. Click on blank, and it will give you a blank Google Sheet. Let me go back to the other version, the other method. Which is that you are in your Gmail account and you have this 9 showing the Google Apps. You come to here, you look at Sheets, and you click on this. So it gives you the same thing. And then you come and say you want a blank one, a blank. You want a blank one. So it gives you this. Yeah, you may wish to recall that step 2 that we're going on with now is to set up the template in Google Sheets. You know, we've opened Google Sheets and we already have our data here as a template. And you know, let me do it again. We'll copy this. And all we're doing is now pasting in Google Sheet. And step 2 is all done. So I'm doing Control. You can paste it here. Just do Control V. Hey, I told you this will not be difficult. It's now fully pasted exactly as we had it. Step number 2 is done. Step number next, which is number 3, is to set up the template for the dashboard. How do we do that? Also easy. This step is the one I believe you are most familiar with, where, okay, let's make this like this, management sciences, because that's what you did for the other practicals. So we're going to put totals here, totals. So how do we deal with totals? Yes, you know it. We just drag this like this, and then go to this formula of functions, and we say sum. That's summing up everything. You press enter, and it gives you this. So it can give you for everything here by dragging. So what you're going to do, listen carefully. You drag this. No, excuse me. No. Control Z to, let's see, it's dragging it. Yeah, to here. Yeah, so that's very good. So you drag this all the way down to November 15th. Well, what we'll do is it will add up everything here. So this last row will just be the addition, the sum. So when you put any value here, okay, let's even try it. Let's put like 10 here. You can see it has changed this to 10. When somebody has that value, somebody in law now adds 15 here. You can see it has changed to 15. But of course, nobody has added anything. We're going to wait for them because we want to think life. Okay, I think we should have a last column, which will be discipline total. Discipline total will be, want to take maybe here. Okay, it doesn't matter. So we want to take the totals from here all the way to here. The total, so we have the totals for the disciplines. Okay, can somebody in class come forward to tell us how we take the totals for disciplines? What's a discipline? This Greek is a discipline, as a discipline. All of these faculties are faculty. Well, I can say faculty totals. Yeah, maybe we'll change it to faculty. Let's take this off and put this as faculty totals. Yes, that's fine. So who can tell us? Oh yeah, I can see several hands up, and I can see that you are saying that, or we need to do like we did for the column totals. We just make it like this, and put it there, and then go to here and say sum. That's add up everything. You press enter, and it has given you the one for everything. It has autofill. Oh, this thing, wonderful. Hey, I didn't ask it to autofill. No problem. So let's do it this way. Yeah, by just pulling down this and bringing it all the way down here, it will give you the row totals, and each row here is the faculty. 35 for agriculture, 2171, and the rest that you can see. You know, this step is about building a dashboard here. So let's begin with the disciplines, or rather the faculties. We're going to have this, and then we're going to have this as a total. So I'm going to be referencing each of this. Did you recall that we had a different sheet for a dashboard? I can see you got it. So let's call this one, let's rename it as the data. Okay, and then we add our dashboard sheet. So that's the sheet. This sheet, let's label it as the dashboard. Change the name to dashboard. So this is where we're going to be plotting our data. So let's take from here. We're going to take the faculties and then get the data there. So let's do that. So what we're going to be doing is toggling between dashboard, which is the live screen now, on data. Okay. So what we'll do is want to plot the data as at 2 days ago by the faculties. So what we'll do is you just go select all of this, like this is the faculties, not the totals now. And then you can copy this, and then move on immediately to dashboard. And Control V will paste, but let me just go like this. So you can see we have pasted the names of the faculties. For sure, you can expand this. Let's expand this. Yeah, very good. So that's it. So what data are we putting here? The data of the registration as at 2 days ago, 23rd of June. You know, today is 25th of June, 2022. So for agriculture, all you need to do, you know these steps. Just say it's equal to, and you get back to data, and it's here. Just hit enter. You can see it has transferred it. Let's do for arts. Yes, you go to data, arts, you hit there, and it gives it. I'm going to do the rest for you in a second. Yeah, well, I think we can do it together because this referencing is quite important. So education, where's education? Education is here. You hit this one and it gives education. Law is equal to, law is equal to what? Where's law? Law is here. Gives you 48. Management sciences is equal to what? You go to data. Management sciences is here, 2549. You hit that. You can see it's transferred it. Science is here. We go to back to here, science. You do that. Yeah, just doing it. Social sciences, you get in here. Where social sciences, that's that 1997. So that is it. So you can see we have all of these ones here. And all we want to do now is just plot this data. And to plot the data, you select them here. That's the, and you go to insert chart. You know these things, chart. It gives you as default this one. By the way, this is not what we want, Mr. Google Sheet. What we want is a bar graph. A bar. Let's take this bar, or column if you like. No, column. Let's take this one, column. And it gives us this. So this is exactly what we want. It's as simple as this. But this is too big and we want to shrink. Let's shrink this. Maybe we want to put it here. Yeah, put it here. You'll begin to see as we go along that this thing will change. Yeah, let's do it this way. And pull this one down. So just, if you pull it down, it will show the sciences and the rest of them. Management sciences, that one is long. So let's just leave it that way. So, well, let's shrink it. What we want is for the data to show on these bars, on these columns, on the data to show. So let's see how we go about that. So to format this graph, put the data points, you click on it, it has highlighted it. Say, hey, gentleman or gentlewoman, what do you want to do? What I think you should do, just click on the bars here. If you click on the bars, you can see that it will have highlighted the bars. So you go to customize. Look at it. You have setup, you have customize. You go to customize, and then you scroll down. Let's see. Yes, you scroll down, customize. You see format. Format. You can see format data point. Format data point. Let me repeat what I've just done. So this is it. You click on this, then you keep clicking here until it gives you this. Now it comes pop up by itself. Format data point. Yes, I want you to format data point. And I want you to, let's see. So let's say format data points. What we want is not error bars. What we want is not trend line. What we want are data labels. See what's going to happen? You can see the data labels are already here now. And the position, you say auto, you can see place some here, place some on top. So I think this is nice. But if you want it to place it in the middle, you can see center. That's in the center. You want to put it inside base, it's inside base. But I think that auto is nice. I think so. So that's what we have. That's giving the data right there. You can actually format this data, the text here. You can make the color. I'm just going to do 41 text color. Let's say it's red. You can see it's changed this one to red. You can highlight the rest and do what you want. So it's left to you to do. Let's make it bold, to do what you like it to do best. So this is it. And you can make this like this. Let's see when it will lose data. Let's see now, we're not losing anything. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll move it here. So that is the enrollment as at June. You'll begin to see what will happen when the faculty officers now keep adding data. This will be changing automatically. That's the live thing we're talking about. Did I say that was all? No, that's not all. We want to plot for each of the faculties by male and female. So let's see how that goes. Then we have to come back to our data, and we want to plot for 23rd of June what the enrollment was like for male and female for all the faculties. So let us now go back to our dashboard, and then we can say June 23 100 level enrollment. Again, please pardon my keyboard, it's a little bit noisy. So we have male, then we have female. Hey, so how do we get the data for male? You know it's equal to, then you get back to our data here. So this is male, you hit it and it gives you that data. Then you come to female. Okay, autofill. Yes, let's see what you have. Yes, go ahead. Yes. Okay, no. Okay, let me just do this quickly. It's equal to, we get back to our data. So this is the one. We hit enter and it gives us this. So what do we want to do now? What I think we should do is to plot the 100 level enrollment for here, and then you can spread it out. You can put, we can put the graph here. We can put the graph here. Yes, let's do that. Let's do well, let's do the 200 June 23rd one first. So how do we plot this? Easy, as we did it before. You put this together, and you go to insert word graph. What kind of graph should we plot? I think we should plot this kind of graph. Male, female, June 23rd, 100 level enrollment. Then you can format this graph as we did before. We customize. Let's click on it. Yeah, it's ready for a data point. So we want the data labels. You can see that's inside. Maybe we do the one position. Let's do on top. Outside base, center. Maybe do center. Inside end, outside end. Let's see. Yeah, maybe this one is nice. Maybe it is, if you like. So that's it. You then resize it. Let's resize this and put it here. You of course can change the colors. Male, blue, yes. Female, let's say female. No, female is blue. Let's change this color, fill color. You can see, look, as soon as you click it, it gives you this dialog box. What do you want? Auto. Let's put male. We male people. Which color do we want? Red? Okay, fine. So we have red there. So that's enrollment. You can edit this. You can take this off. Yeah. June 2100 level enrollment. Yeah. So let's do the The next one, when is the next one? The next one is 30th August enrollment. So we come back to our dashboard. We say August 30, 100 level enrollment. Wonderful. So let's do it. Male. Male and 0 there. The same thing here. Female. So it's equal to, but it's important. You don't type the 0 yourself. You let the thing be referenced. It's equal to, so you come back to our data point here, and it's here. This one for August 30th. Hit enter, put a 0 there. Female, this one, you will come back to data, still 0. Female, that one. You hit enter, so it's 0. So let's do another one. Let's do, excuse me. We do, what's the other, 30th September. We'll come to here. September, excuse me. September 30, 100 level enrollment. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's fine. So here we have male, we have female, and so what do we have here? It's equal to what? You come back to your data. We're here September male. So we hit enter, gives it a 0. Here we hit is equal to what? It's equal to this one 0. So that's it. So we're going to plot a graph here. We're going to plot a graph here. My suggestion is that you can move this one like this so that it gives you space. You can also move this one move this one to the right so it can give us space there. Oh no, that's not it. Yeah, it's actually for us to drag this one to the right there, so you can leave space for the graph. Okay, fine. So let's plot this graph here. You'll see some interesting things develop. So this is it. We insert a chart and a console with this. Nothing is here because 0. But don't worry, that's the dynamism. When the faculty officers now start to add data, you will see this thing rising, just like we saw in the model. So meantime, let's leave this. Let's column chart, yes. Let's just drag this and put it here. Great. So we can take off this versus this. This one, we do the same. Insert chart. That's fine. Drag this there. Let me close this one for now. Excuse me. Yeah. So you can do the same for the 15th of September. So that's it. All done. All done. We have data for here. We don't have for any of this. But take a situation where, okay, I'm going to take this one off. September versus, just double click on it and you have double click here. So I'm taking off this Okay, all done. We'll close here. I believe this is something that may excite you, and I will show you the dynamism of this data, of this dashboard, the live data that we're talking about, contrasted with dead data that one of our great participants, I'm not going to mention her name, mentioned at the gathering about, say, this dashboard, we're looking at live data, not dead data. So assume that on the 30th of August, the Earth's look at the dashboard, for instance, now, where it is. So 30th of August, nothing. 30th of September, nothing. and you look at the data, 21722549 and the rest of them. So when I'm getting back to the data, by 30th of September, let's assume that agriculture, the total now the male now becomes 10 here. No, it has to increase. The total number will be 20. Let's say 28 here. And then the female, let's say, is 34. Hey, it would be nice for women to enroll in agriculture. Arts is now 1306. This one is now 1167. Now, the education faculty officer has not entered data. Law, let's say law. If you notice, this will be changing the faculty totals. That's the importance of referencing. Now, the law, you have maybe another 30, that's it, another 5 added here, and here 14, now 22. So let's just go back to our dashboard, see what has happened. You can see this has risen, male, female has risen in total, the total. And if you come here, the figures here will also have changed. So for September, that is dynamism that we're looking at. Please make a note that you have to select whatever graph type that you want. Let's go back to the data and undo all of these ones that you have there. So I'm taking off all the data that I put in there before, so everything becomes 0. Yeah, but let's get back to our dashboard. You can see the thing is 0. So that's the dynamism. And that's the joy in having a MindMent dashboard to show you at a glance. Oh, what is happening in the faculty of law? Only 48 now. Oh, the NUC and the law school gave us a quota of 150, but only 48. So then you have to take a decision that, okay, fine, let us enroll more into our into our law program, take to JAM and the rest of them. So that's the object of this thing. So let's go back to our steps. Hey, by the steps, we've done 3. What is number 4? Number 4 is to insert a link on our website. Number 4 of 7. So let's see how we do that. You already know how to do it, but let me just refresh your memory about it. You may wish to recall that you need to move your dashboard sheet first, because that is what that site is going to see when they click the link on your website and they say this is going to say it. If you leave it like this, what they'll see for a start is just this. So, but want them to see dashboard first, so you move it like this. So you can see it has changed. And then you go to share. It's asking you name before sharing. Yes, I can name Sunday level enrollment for 2022. You save it like this, and then it brings this to you. We'll say, okay, now, yes, what kind of access do you want? I want anyone with a link to be able to access it, and then you copy the link. Now, the link is copied, then you have to go to your website and put this one there. You know, that's the site that you submitted for assessment for the last exercise. So we're going to go there now, and I'm going to go to the one that I used for my practice. So how do I get to my website? You know the website. Now, Google Sites, that's the application. So let me go to my Google Apps and search for sites. Google Sites, slides now, classroom. Oh, I can't find it. I'm in trouble. Hey, more from Google Workspace. No, I'm in trouble. I can't find it. No problem at all. The trouble is that there's no trouble. The problem is that there's no problem. So what you got to do is just search for Google Site, and then it gives you this. So click on this one, the sign in. The sign in is, you don't actually need to sign in, because if you are implementing your Gmail, you find that it's already you already signed into Google. So to Google Space. So that's it, Google Site. So it gives you this. And if you notice, this is VicBay Module 4 dashboard. That's the one I used, the recent site. So this is it. I'm now in the dashboard, excuse me, the Google site, my website. So we had this one before, dashboard one. So dashboard and enrollment. So let's put this one. Okay, fine. I leave the two. Now let's take this one to be the one that I want to be my site for the enrollment dashboard, 100 level enrollment dashboard. So what do I do? Okay, let me repeat the entire process so you can see it. So you have Google there, and you don't know how to get to your website again. So just search for Google site, and it comes up there. And then you click on this Google Sites, sign in, and look at your recent site. You'll find it there. So this is my recent site, and you sent us this site before. So you go to look for one. You already linked the first dashboard, the one for last week there. So you look for one other one here. So let's say 100 level enrollment 2022. So you have to establish that link. So you highlight this whole thing. You highlight this whole thing, and then highlight it. I look at this one, insert link. Just look at this. As soon as you highlight this, it will give you these options. Insert link. You now have copied that link from. I copied that link from the Google Sheet. So sorry, I lost connection there. Now we highlight this 100 level enrollment 2022. You go to insert link. It's asking you which link. You've copied from here. You copy the link from here. This copy link. Let's see, anyone with the link here, you've copied. It's copied there. So we're now coming to here, and we are pasting. Paste. You can do Control V and say apply. So that is it. That's not it. If you don't publish it, so you look at it right. If you don't publish it, nobody's gonna see it. So you go to publish, and it comes here, currently published in this form. Sorry, my internet rather slow this morning. Yeah, finally that's finished publishing 100 level enrollment 2022. But how do you say it? Now, if you go to here, drop this down, and you say view published site. That's the one we are going to be seeing at our end outside your computer. So this is the thing, and it comes to 100 level enrollment 2022. Let me click this, and then let's see what we have. So it comes with this. You can see it's loading our graph. So that's what we see at the other end. Oh, this is just awesome. This is wonderful. You can see it's coming up now. That's it. So we have successfully inserted the link on our website. What's the next step? The next step is to instruct the faculty officers to periodically update the number of 100 level students in their faculties as new students register. So this is live data. How do we go about that? That's what's going to be shown to you next. To instruct the faculty officers, you need to have their names and their email IDs. Let us see the faculty officers that I've assigned for the purpose of this practice. These are my faculty officers. For agriculture, Bengate, and this is email ID. For arts, Shegun Buhari, and the rest that you can see here. These are wonderful faculty officers. And so you got to get this data, name, faculty office, the name of the faculty officer, and the email ID. So what do you do? How do you then get in touch with them or instruct them? So this is how you do it. We go back to our Google Sheet to make it easy for the faculty officers. Rather than they seeing the dashboard first, you move this from, for the one for our website, we kept this one as dashboard here. So you got to move this one, the data, to here. Yeah, move it here so that they will see the data first. Then you go to share. You want to share this thing with them. Not to just look, but to be able to edit, to be able to put in their data. So this is how you do it. You go to share. You go to, no, we want anyone with a link. Just wait and see what we're going to do. Then you go to editor. editor. So they are going to be editing. Now, let's see, you are going to restrict. It's still editor. Only people with access can open with the link. So you now want to add the people. So here, add people and groups. And what is this person going to be doing? Okay, let's even leave it as anyone with a link will edit, not to view, but to edit this. Okay, so you go to here, anyone on the internet with a link can edit. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. With this particular link that you are going to copy. So let's begin with our faculty. Which faculty? Let's see what we have there. Yes, let's begin with Benga Ate. That's gate at noun.edu.ng. So we get him back to him, and we say gate. Yeah, you can see that's it. That's the one there. If it's not there, you just type it. You just type the thing. The message is the faculty officer. Please input your registration data for 100 level on the dates on the sheet. Oh, so that's good. Thank you. And you can put your name there. That's it. So you will send this link, you will send this message like that. You can see it's going, and he will have received the thing. Next one, to the next faculty officer. Yes, that's it. You add who is the next one? Okay, Shogun Buhari is one of them. So Shogun Buhari. That's it. The same message. Oh, I should have copied the message. You can copy this message and then put in the clipboard and be typing. Dear faculty officer, I'll just do this one the back. Yeah, so this is the message. I'll just copy this and put it in the clipboard, just Control C or copy, so that I won't need to be, so you send to Shogun Buhari. So all done there. So we've done agriculture, we've done arts. Let's do education. Benga Ayejumo. Ayejumo at noun.edu.ng is the email ID of the faculty officer for education. Yeah, the same interesting process. You go to share. You can see he has listed these people as editors. Oh, this thing is wonderful. So editor, we're going to list G Ayejumo, I think. I don't have him, so I'm going to type it fresh. Just a minute. Meantime, what I will do, okay, let me just go get it. You can see I've pasted this message to them here. So I can just be copying and pasting because I don't have Benga Ayejumo. So I'm going to copy this one and then move to my site. Yeah, so I'm pasting. Yeah, I've pasted Ayejumo. And then I'll go copy the message and paste here. I'm copying the message now. Control C has copied it. And here I am with Control Paste. I'll send. Okay, sending. Good. I take on the next one. As you can see, that's added all of this. Still editor. I will add this. So let me do it at the background and you'll see the final product. Yeah, as you can see, I've added all the officers. I've added all the, yeah, you can see all of them, all faculty officers, all ready to roll. Yeah, so here we are with our faculty officers. Let's meet them. Miracle David. Can you speak louder because I cannot hear you? Hawa Abdulkadir. Hawa Abdulkadir.
Faculty officer, Faculty of Science.
Very nice.
Faculty of Social Science.
Okay. Shegun Buhari.
Faculty officer for Faculty of Arts, sir.
Arts. Very good. Jetao Emmanuel.
Faculty officer for Faculty of Science.
Faculty of Science. Ghazali Muhammad.
Faculty officer for Faculty of Management Sciences.
Management Sciences. Benga Yejumo.
Faculty officer for Faculty of Education.
Education. Benga Theophilus Ate.
Faculty officer for Agricultural Science.
Very nice. I'm sure you have all received the data sheet, the template that you are going to be entering the data for your faculties. As you are aware, 100 level students, they keep coming before matriculation. At matriculation point, no more admission. So the vice chancellor, the director of academic planning, and all the rest of the people that are in management in the university, they want to know, they want to see the progression. And so for the data for June 23rd, that's 2 days ago, you already have that. So let's begin with Miracle David. Can you share your screen? Very good, Miracle David. So we can see the data sheet that they got from me is for August. He has added 40. There is now 40 additional to, it's cumulative. Now the law students have grown from 34 in June to in August to 40 male, the female. That's what you got in there. That is fine, wonderful. And you have noticed, dear participants in Module 4, that the faculty totals will also have been increasing. Let's take Shegun Buhari. Shegun Buhari, enter your data. All right, Shegun Buhari is not ready. Okay, Shegun Buhari is here. Which, no, I've not asked you to enter anything yet. Hey, if you've noticed, when Miracle David, the faculty officer for law, entered his data, it's reflecting in all the sheets. So that's the dynamism. That's a live thing, not dead data that we can see here. Shegun Buhari, go ahead and put your data for August. That is very nice. So that is for 30th of August. So let's see. The others will enter later. But so let us see what we have on the dashboard and also the Google sheet. I mean, on the sheet, the data sheet. As you will have noticed, all our faculty officers are very much on board. So let us see. So you can see the Google sheet. These things are moving. So let's go to the dashboard. You can see that the dashboard, you have this moving up, moving up. You have the faculty of law has increased, arts has increased, and you will see the data for August. You have the male, you have the female. You can see how this is. So as we plod along, you begin to see the changes in the dashboard for all the for the entire university 100 level. So I'm going to ask our faculty officers, all of you now, enter the data for August. Those that have not entered, enter the data for 30th August. Please do that now. Yeah, as you can see from the faculty end, they have been entering their data. So can you do September? See, I'm going to be here, and without recursing to them, you'll be seeing how they are entering their data. Yeah, very good. You can see it's live, this live data, everything coming on. Education, you can have in September only 120, whereas in August you have 420. So this is going to flag an error. The thing is cumulative. Education is cumulative. So that's to add on like that. Okay, everybody, yeah, that's it. Got all the data in, so you can stop work. Let's now go back to, let's see what the dashboard is showing us. So you can see the dashboard is showing us let me refresh this, and you'll find a good the improvement that we can see here. Female September. What is happening to the female values? Let me check that data for September. Okay, let's arts. You have not entered anything for female for September, have you? Arts just had something for male. You can't have anything for female, and that's Shegun Buhari. Shegun Buhari, you don't have anything. Okay, it's coming up now. You can actually see the the faculty officers on your Google Sheet. You can see them. You can see those that answer this Muhammad. So that's how this thing works. So let's get back to the dashboard, and you see this. This one has improved from what it was before. You can see the changes here. So I'm just wondering why this is for September, why we don't have anything for female. So what we're going to do now is to edit this. That's actually one of the steps. So I will show the male as red. So we go into here, and then we go to, you see this has popped up, fill color. What color are we going to give to this? We're going to give red to male. So that is it, and it's going on that way. So let's close this September. And what else do we need to do? We need to put the values. Let's put the values. Yeah, so it's going to tell us format. You see, format. We want to format the data. Format data point. Format data point. And you know, we said data labels is put in the middle. Where do we want it? We want it right on top. Is outside end, like we had for that. So you can see this is done. Let's check out September. Female is just interesting why we're not having that female entry there. Just a minute now. Yeah, it could be that we didn't reference female properly here. Let's see. It's equal to, then we'll go back to our data September female, which is this. Yeah, that's this. So we hit it, so you can see it's brought this one up very nicely. So we'll do the same thing for here. Let's see, when you click on this, it pops up format data labels. We have it there. We'll put it right outside the end, so you can see. Then this one, this male, red. So double click this. Yeah, let's do that. This now. This line color, we're looking at fill color as red. No, not black, red. I said, yeah. So you can see. So that's how it is. Let's refresh this, and then we're going on to the last bit. So shortly before matriculation, so you can see there's a dashboard, and the university will say, oh yeah, this is where we're not doing too badly in terms of male female ratio, and the faculties law were given 250. We have overshot. Oh, what are we going to do? So that's the decision making point of it. So let me get back to the data. Faculty officers, are you still standing by? Please fill up the data for November. Fill up the data for November, and let us see how the thing shapes up. Very good, very nice, very good. You can see faculty totals. We just keep changing. We keep changing as we go along. Yes, the last bit is science. Let's have science quickly. So these things are happening in the different faculties. It can even be in different locations within a city or outside of it. So that is the dynamism of this thing. So let's go back to the dashboard, and then you can plot that of the November one at the other end there. So that's how this thing works. Now, very importantly is that we're going to be looking at this. Last edit was made by, so if you as a participant will want to be, I don't want to use the word cheato, to fulfilling the data yourself. That's not going to work, because we would like to see when we click on that, the graders will click on that last edited by. Let me go back here so you see it. See here, last edit was made seconds ago by Emmanuel Jata. So if we are going to click here and find out who your faculty officers are, this is going to tell us these things here. So this is how this whole thing works. Let me get back to the faculty officers. Thank you, faculty officers, for a job very well done. We're proud of you, and so we'll get to see you some other time. It's bye-bye to my faculty officers. So I'll get on with the practice. Yeah, so we've done step 5 of 7. What are the remaining steps? You will see that we have actually done the remaining steps as we plodded along. We formatted the initial graphs in the dashboard, and we watched how the changes were being reflected in the dashboard and how we use the information for decision making. That brings us to the end of the 7 steps. To recap, step 1, provide a template, and it goes on to step number 7. Dear participants, I received just a few minutes ago the sad news of the passing of the Director of Administration of the National Universities Commission, Dr. Miriam Sali. On October the 5th last year, barely 7-8 months ago, the ES led AUC management as my Baba Rashid, my Oga, my boss, normally does. He will bring AUC management to come visit me at my residence in one bush location in Ogun State. So this Miriam Sali was bubbling with energy. Sad loss. She's been buried today, 25th of June 2022. It's a sad loss. We'll miss you, Dr. Miriam Sali. You were a great director of accreditation of the National Universities Commission. Everybody loved you. The vice chancellors, the directors of academic planning who are taking this course, Dr. Miriam Sali, very responsive, very loving, very caring, but God loves her more. Exactly 6 weeks ago today, that's on the 14th of May, 2022, listen to the message she sent in reply to an earlier message from
Good
us.
afternoon, Your Excellencies. I am so delighted to hear from both of you. In fact, you have brightened my day. Thank you very much for always remembering me in your prayers. God is with us as I am feeling much better by the day. My dear mommy, thank you very much for all the prayers you have been offering for my quick recovery. May the Almighty God bless your family. Thank you very much. My chairman and former ES, God will continue to guide and protect you. Thank you so much. From Professor Mariam Sali. Thank you so much. Thank you. Do have a very wonderful weekend. Thank you. Bye.
How very, very sad. How very sad. Please recall that she was one of our facilitators for the module on accreditation, module 2. And she did very, very well. Going to put on black cap of Vigbe as we remember this wonderful woman who left her footprints on the sands of quality in higher education in Nigeria. Salute him. Rest in perfect peace.